What is going on, guys? Grave here. Today I'd like to talk about crossplay in Battlefield 6. There's a lot of people talking about this, wondering will there be crossplay, and I'm sure most of us probably kind of assume there would be since 2042 has it. But there is a little bit of an interesting thing to this to me, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. Battlefield 6 will have crossplay functionality at launch. It has been given the term preferred crossplay by the developer, which means that when you search for a game, it will prioritize matchmaking you with those players on your chosen platform, widening the search to those on others if a suitable match cannot be found. It has also been confirmed that crossplay can be disabled if you would rather stay within the realms of your own platform. If you're playing on a console and would rather not play with PC players or vice versa, you can create a stricter search parameter. Now, we did not get to see any of maybe screenshots from the settings or anything like that. We know it can go on and off. I'm kind of curious if we have more search parameters for the preferred platform, or if it's going to automatically know what platform you're on. So if you log in and you're on PS5, you're on the Xbox Series S or X, or if you're on a PC, it's going to automatically recognize what you're playing on. I don't know if it's going to be input based. They didn't say anything about that, because we all know that a lot of PC players do play with controller and some console players play with a mouse and keyboard. They didn't really mention anything about input based. I guess that could play into it, but I'm just kind of curious if there's going to be a way that you choose what you're playing on, or if the system's going to automatically recognize it, or if there's going to be a setting that says, hey, do you want crossplay on? If so, do you want to be matched with console players first, then PC? We'll kind of have to wait and see. It's an interesting idea to me that they're doing this, kind of like what we've seen in other games, to be honest. Other games do a lot of it with input, how your match made. But this is a good sign for players that maybe want to play more with console players, but not necessarily want to turn it off. Me personally, I play a lot of games, of course, on different platforms. So I usually always leave crossplay on. I'm planning on playing BF6 here on the PS5 Pro, but I will leave crossplay on. I know a lot of people would like to see crossplay just between console. That would be a great thing, but it would alienate, of course, the PC player base. That's been a big discussion before. But I think this idea is really good, and it's going to be interesting if we get more information about it, exactly how it works, or maybe we can even see it within the settings in the beta. Another thing they talked about this, or talked about in this article, and I wanted to kind of mention to you guys quickly, is cross progression. Battlefield 6 does have cross progression, meaning that no matter the platform you play on, whether that's PC or console, as long as you're using the same account, your progression and unlocks will carry over. So a lot of people always wonder, hey, if I want to go over and play on my Xbox, I own the game on PlayStation, or I own it on PC, and I want to go play on my PlayStation. That is a good thing. I like when games do this. That way, if you want to go play on something different, you can do that. So it will have cross progression. I'm assuming you're probably going to have to purchase the game on each platform. Some games actually allow you to hop in and play without having to purchase it. A lot of those are free to play, of course. But that's probably something I know some of you may be asking, do I have to buy it on both platforms? Yes, you probably will. That was not answered in this, but it does have cross progression if that is something you are interested in. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think about crossplay and cross progression in Battlefield 6. And of course, if you like the video, hit the like. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.